Welcome to a new episode of KNIPEX Workshop TV. My name is Marc-André Schild and I'm one of 5 product managers here by KNIPEX. Among other things, I'm personally responsible for the product group of cutting pliers as well as knives. As a product manager, I pay close attention to the requirements placed on us by our customers, and that means you. Therefore, it's a great pleasure for me to present to you a brand new product from our company, the KNIPEX CutiX utility knife. It may seem unusual for KNIPEX at first glance, but we have developed this utility knife, or cutter, in response to many customers' requests. At the same time, we have rethought and greatly improved this type of knife from the ground up. You surely know that the field of application for a utility knife, as the name suggests, is almost universal. Whether cutting, scraping, scratching or screwing, no problem using it for these tasks. Just as unimportant is the nature of the material. Whether hard, soft, smooth, porous, thick, thin, this is no problem. What is very important? The knife should fit well in your hand and the blade should fit well in the knife. In these 2 points, the standard cannot be high enough. If you cannot guide the knife without risks, or if the blade breaks, then it quickly becomes dangerous. Our utility knife, therefore, offers you externally not only a variety of gripping zones in an extremely stable housing, but also internally a real revolution. As the only knife of its kind, the new KNIPEX CutiX utility knife offers you a stabilizing bar to guide the blade without risk. You wonder where the benefit lies there? In your daily work it happens again and again that you have to extend the blade completely. This is exactly where the stabilizing bar supports you. Without stabilizing bar, the blade loses its grip. The blade yields to the pressure you exert on the knife. For some tasks it is intentional, for some it is not. We think you should be able to decide this for yourself. By moving the stabilizing bar out or in, you determine how far the blade yields to your pressure. But the stabilizing bar offers you even more advantages. Now you can finally apply pressure directly on the back of the blade without hurting yourself. The long blade for scraping, the short blade for precise cutting, the medium blade for whatever. No more problems with any of that. The blade itself has a width of 80 mm and this corresponds to the most common industry standards. Our knife comes equipped with a high quality blade that meets our performance requirements with its special sharpness. In the rear part of the knife is a compartment which stores 2 additional blades. These spare blades are fully enclosed within the knife's handle. This is also an important protection feature. And have you noticed? I've already shown you how to change the blade, but I'll be happy to show you again. For the changing process, the blade is pulled out completely. The blade holder inside the KNIPEX CutiX is unlocked by pressing this button. To reinsert the blade, I bring it up to the blade holder from above. A slightly extended stabilization bar makes it easier. By pressing this button here, I unlock it and let the blade snap into the end position. Really child's play, even if the knife itself doesn't belong into the hands of children. The change of the blades can also be done without tools. The blade holder, with which the blade is held in place, is made from hardened steel and offers particularly high pull-out protection. Important for long blade cuts through difficult to cut material. Especially when cutting sturdy materials, the metal from which the KNIPEX CutiX utility knife is made is particularly important. The housing is made of magnesium and thus offers two advantages. It is as light as plastic and as strong as aluminum. The weight, including the two spare blades, is only 111 grams, which also makes it really comfortable in your hand. The rear end is closed so that the blade cannot accidentally slide out of the housing. Here you also will find an extra large attachment point, perfectly suitable for using our KNIPEX scissor tool system. Let me show you how quickly and easily our system can be used here. All very easy. Conclusion. The new KNIPEX CutiX is the only utility knife on the market that offers you the decisive extra in protection and comfort thanks to the stabilization bar. The design fully reflected our top standard in functionality and quality. Finally, my personal opinion. When it comes to craftsmanship, the new KNIPEX CutiX utility knife is now a must. Because as a craftsman, you know, better to have and not need than to need and not have.